Hey, yo, yo, yo! Salute to the people. Came
Yeah,
through on the
yeah, what's
live
good,
stream
what's
with the
good?
homie Adam, all the way from exile,
Send me that.
all the way from exile. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Trinidad. Yeah. So what's good, nigga? You said you want to come through. You had a topic
Yeah,
for the
so hear
channel.
this, right? Hear this. I'm
Uh,
coming for them.
all
Today's
right.
bash female day, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Every day's
shit.
bash these females, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. But here's what I don't understand, right? You're broken up with somebody, you're broken up. Yet, like after a little 2, 3 weeks, we know you love and you care about the person because you invested time, whether it's a year, 6 months, 10 years, whatever. So
Right.
I'm responding to you when you call, I'll answer. When you message, I answer. But the times I'm my phone's charged, I'm just not by the phone. You're like, oh, whoever you're with, you could at least tell me not to call you at that time. I'm gonna let you do what you do. Now
Right.
my whole thing is, I know I'm not dating anybody else. I know I'm not having sex with anybody else. I'm not doing anything. I do go out. This is me personally. I don't know about anyone else, but if anyone has similar story like mine, you go out, you hang out with your friends. It's a Saturday night. You'll grab a drink with your boys, watch the game, whatever. Why do they automatically assume you just having wild orgies or at the strip club or like I don't the level of maturity with these females to me is like every year gets worse, and I believe 2019 is at the stage where shit is just going to be ridiculous because I'm trying my best on this not to curse as much, but I do have
Why?
volcanic tongue.
Why?
Where,
Why are you
yeah,
trying
I'm
not
just
to?
saying. Yeah, I'm trying.
Why?
I have a still amount due to
But
the
why? Why
past
are you
going
trying?
on.
Why are you trying?
Just to be a little bit different. Just
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
yeah.
because the stream don't give a fuck. We real over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't give
Okay.
a fuck, but this is just I'm
So let
trying
me
to.
get this straight. So you
Right.
saying basically you fucking with the
Yeah.
female and
Yeah.
you just going out to chill with the homies and she thinks that you out
Right.
cheating, having sex with other
Right.
women or
Even if I leave work, I work 12-hour shifts. This is me, 12, 24. So I leave a 12-hour shift. I go home, shower, change, and I just want to go grab a beer or two by myself.
right.
Why do you have to assume I'm out just doing me? Why? And I'm not. I could video chat you like this and show you the whole vicinity where I am, and you're just like, where is she? Where is she?
Behind the
Like,
bushes and shit, right?
who
Yeah,
is?
yeah. The bitch is behind the bar and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like where is this female you're talking about? Like, I
Okay, so
don't
let
know
me
why
ask.
it always has to be like that.
So let me ask you this: this female, is this a female that you've had previous issues with, where you've done shit you
Yeah,
shouldn't have?
yes, but not cheating. Like I've never, ever, ever, ever in the past 2 years got caught actually in the act of cheating. A girl saying that we have messed around during that time. It's because you know me, Kev. You know me for a long time.
Right.
I have a big freaking mouth. So I will, if I'm getting close to a female, I'm going to tell them about my past. Adam, have you cheated before? Yes, of course. And I've got cheated on. So yeah.
Right.
And because of that one thing I opened my mouth and said, to make matters worse, when they ask about my children and I say, yeah, my kids are 1 month apart, that's like a huge red flag. Because they're just like, oh, well, that's the type of guy you are. They don't understand the story behind it.
So you're saying because you tell these women your story and because you cheated in the past with past women, they automatically assume that you're going to do it to
The
them?
sign here. 100%. 100%, yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, women. Like, I don't know why y'all ladies do that shit. Because I
They
say
said
this
come
shit all
back
the
for it.
time. Like, while
They said to
he's
come back
handling
for
what
it.
he's handling. The thing that I don't understand about y'all women, what y'all do is, y'all will take a dude, and I say this shit all the time. Just because you cheated in the past does not
Mm-hmm.
mean, just because you cheated in the past does not mean that
Yeah.
you're going to cheat in that current relationship. I always say this. My
That
position is
right there
always
is
the
good
same.
stuff.
If you're in a relationship with somebody and
Yeah.
you cheat on that person and that relationship continues, then yeah, I have no issue with them assuming that you're going to continue to do fucked up shit to them. But if they've never done shit to you at all and you're just
Yeah.
going strictly on the shit they did in a past relationship, that's fucked up, ladies.
Yeah.
Fucked up,
Exactly.
ladies.
That's it. It's just I don't understand. Now here's the thing, and I am old enough to the point where I figured this out from a young age. But now that
Uh-huh.
I'm older, it's just more apparent. They're all insecure. Every single one of them. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're lesbian. Doesn't matter if you're dyke. Doesn't matter if you're straight. Doesn't matter if you're bi. Doesn't matter if you've been married for 20 years. Doesn't matter if you're a virgin. You're just insecure. Every single one of them. Now, males are insecure also, but
Right.
like I said, I'm a cocky guy. I'm one of the few cocky people who like, damn, I know I look this. I don't really care. Some people blatantly don't care about what someone else has to say or think about them. This is Curtis. Um, but just how they are, it could be me. Example, Kev, you're married, right? So you've been with Michelle for years already. Say you two were just sitting down watching a movie, and Halle Berry comes on the screen. Wow, Halle Berry aged a little bit, but she still looks good. And that's the only statement you made. There are females that I know they will create an argument off that alone.
Oh yeah,
So
100%.
you want a Halle Berry then? That's what you're looking for then, right?
Right.
That's the type of woman you want, huh? They'll go find you a Halle Berry and get up and leave you there while you're watching the movie. Anyway.
And if they don't,
you're not going to stop watching the movie.
and if they don't say it, they think it on some level.
But
But if it's a celebrity that they find physically appealing, they can say it.
Let's think of one.
If you say something,
Tyson Belford or Morris Chestnut, one of those guys.
One of them Vin Diesel ass niggas. One of them Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson ass niggas.
Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, correct.
But then if they say something and then you got a problem, they'd be like, "Oh, why? It's just a celebrity." I've had that conversation with other with people before, of course. Remember back in the day. This is She was a big
the rock fan who Instagram friend.
The Kool-Aid smile. Yeah, she was a Vin Diesel fan. Heavy into Vin Diesel. Like, bitch, I don't care. I don't want to hear about that shit. Like, why are you telling me that shit? Because the second that you say something to one of them, all of a sudden in the back of their head, they thinking, oh, well, if I'm not around, this is what this nigga be doing. This is what this nigga be talking about. Yeah, yo, it's kind of crazy. This nigga has a point. Ladies, why? I feel like some of the issues that you women create, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Sometimes the shit is not even worth the headache. Sometimes the shit is not worth the headache that you women create. It's just not. It's not. It's really no reason for it. You know what I'm saying? And when you really think about it, at the end of the day, you know, Adam has a point. Now, Adam is somebody who he's known. He has a long history for doing shit that he shouldn't be doing in relationships. He definitely is one of those people. But, you know, at the same time, I'm going to resend him the link because he said he got kicked out. But at the same time, the person that he's referring to is a female who he's never had a situation with. Like he's never been in a situation with that female to where she has a reason to be self-conscious or, you know, to doubt his faithfulness or anything of that nature. It's just, I don't know, for some women, I think maybe they're dealing with more so what happened in the past. Maybe they're dealing with the pattern of other men that they've dealt with who have cheated, and they just don't reconcile that. Some women just don't reconcile that. And you know, I can stipulate to the fact that some, you know, men, if they're hurt bad enough by past relationships, they can have the same tendency to be the same way. But I feel like men are a little bit better. Men are a little bit better at concealing that, at least until, you know, they get into a situation where they feel like they have to you know, have something to feel away about. You know, but push come to shove, worse come to worse, I feel like we need to do better overall, you know, at jumping to conclusions and assuming that just because somebody goes out with their friends, just because somebody has a life on the side of their relationship, that it should automatically be a problem. Because you shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to, just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that you should have to automatically uh that your life should stop. You should be able to be in a relationship. You should be able to have your friends on the side, have your fun on the side, do the things that you want to do on the side without having to worry about a female that you're with. And on both sides, men and women, but without having to worry about your partner feeling away, because it's that time apart that should help make that relationship stronger. Like too many people that I see, um, too many people I see, um, they get into relationships and they build this cocoon or this bubble to where, you know, it's like everything stops and there's nothing else that goes on but just that relationship. And the second some shit goes left, or the second there's a problem in that relationship, uh, you know, everything's all fucked up. I don't. That's the type of shit that I don't approve of. That's the type of shit that I can't get behind, because then you're creating an environment, especially when you get rid of all your friends, when you push all your friends to the back burner. You're creating the type of environment that as soon as your partner is not accessible to you, now you got a problem with it. All right, so
Hello, hello.
Adam's back in the stream. Go ahead. I was just keeping
Yeah, yeah,
everybody.
yeah, 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 yeah. Keep them updated and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to Rashna and Shashna the third and shit. So,
Yeah, yeah.
Skashna and Mount Rushmore and shit.
Because this is what happened. See, these are the games that women play. This is an old story from back in the day. So, Russian Kool-Aid Smile, right?
That was definitely Kool-Aid Smile back in the
Who
day.
had a thing?
Russian Kool-Aid Smile.
Who was heavy
Yes.
into Vin Diesel, right? But a person like me, that type of shit didn't affect me. So it was like whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, there was this elaborate scheme to set me up and have other girls go out of their way to try and hit me up to see if I would cheat on her. Like, these are the types of games that women, especially immature women, play. And that type of shit will fuck you up for life. Like, make you not want to trust women at all. And women act like we're the only ones who can't be trusted.
Yep. When it's their asses as well.
Like, that shit is fucked up on both sides.
I think it's, to me personally, I think it's more of a maturity level, because, like I said,
Oh yeah,
every single one of them are insecure, but not all of them are immature. There's a difference.
right,
You
right.
understand? So,
Yeah, I mean, because insecurity, that's
definitely-
natural. It's natural to be insecure.
Right? Yeah, it is. It is what it is. It's a human thing.
Yeah,
But
it's a human trait, definitely.
For there's some who just go overboard with it. Like, they could be 105 pounds, and they're like, "I'm so fat," and that becomes a problem.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
understand?
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it just, you have that when you constantly have to remind her, like, "Babe, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're pretty. Like, I'm not your therapist, bitch. You understand? I'm your boyfriend or I'm your husband. I'm just not your therapist. I'm your lover. I'm your friend. I got you. I listen to your opinion, your thoughts, but I can't sit there and," because the female mind is a very complicated mind, and I don't think any man on the face of the earth can even try their hardest. They might get through with some, but not all. They could. It's so crazy, bro.
and my thing too is I don't have the energy. I'm not beat to sit there and tell you you're pretty every day. Like, go fucking figure that shit out for yourself. Like,
Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, a therapist, that's what they need. They need a therapist.
yeah,
bro.
like, I don't have time for all that.
That's good. That's it. Like, that is the conclusion to it all. Now, pardon me. In my experience, what I'm going through right now, this is my personal experience. Like, I know I love and I care about the individual. I know I do. It's just the love that was there from the beginning, like the excitement, the man, I can't wait till I go home and meet my baby. That just, the love turned more into a, damn, I hope she don't get run over by a train or something, or like, I mean, or she goes hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The passion, the original passion. Like, if you mess around, we have sex or whatever, you're a man. You're gonna get up there. Your soldier's gonna march regardless. But
Right.
it's not there, and it's like, I feel once you lose, the more you lose the trust, and trust is huge. But once you lose that initial trust, that thing that got you with them in the beginning, people fight years, sometimes decades, trying to get that back, and you can't get it back.
Nah.
You just can't.
And I don't even try when that happens because you can't get it back. So let me ask you a question, right? So you say, okay, um, so what happens when that? So once that changes, what do you do, right? So you say, okay, it goes from me feeling this way, I can't wait to get off work, go home, talk to my girl, whatever. So once that
Right.
shit's transition, you person, you Adam, the person, what do you do?
Yeah.
How do you approach the rest of that relationship?
Well, here's what I have done in the past, and I actually recently started doing it. What I originally did in the beginning to get with the person, to date the person, to be with the person,
Mm,
I'm now starting to do different things. Instead of us going to TGI Fridays, let's go Ruby Tuesdays or Applebee's. You understand?
mm,
I'd switch up the restaurant. I'd switch up. If I never bought you flowers before, I'm gonna go out my way and start getting the flowers. I'm gonna try a different angle to see if
mm,
I like that angle and if you like that angle,
mm.
and if we both can be like, wow, like what do you call the thing? Edible arrangements or something. Send it to her job. Stuff to just, take
Right.
a spark to see if morning if the spark could kick back up, because you as a man, as me, as someone who's cheated and who's had multiple women at the same time, I were in the past I was with these females for the spark. One did something completely different than the other that I liked. It's like you want a female with all these personalities, but you don't want them with like a personality disorder. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You don't want them switching into different roles, and they don't remember who they have, different names to themselves and shit. But I just I don't know. It's just each one had something different about them. Like one would drink and party and hang out. The other one would just want to rock back and watch Netflix. The other one would just want to travel. You understand what I'm saying?
And you had
And it's
and you had interest in those different women individually for different reasons, right? This is
correct,
why I asked you that question.
correct,
I'm so
exactly.
glad you said that because
Mm-hmm.
just yesterday, well, the other day, the other day, no, yesterday, I there was a post online. This girl posted online, and I actually did a whole
Not right,
podcast
no right.
on it. And this
Not
woman was
that.
talking about
No
how
right.
she was talking about
Yeah.
how
I,
men
when this driver
are
comes back, I'll tell him to get a food.
confusing and contradictory.
They went to the bank.
Look at this nigga with all this noise in the
They
background
went to
at
the
work
bank. I don't
and
know.
getting that
Yeah, my
money.
bad.
Nah, you good. Go ahead, you good.
Okay. They went to the bank. They're the bank. I don't know.
Nigga asked me to
No.
fucking do a stream. And it was-
I hear you talking shit, Kev. You probably shit, you bitch. Huh? Yeah, they left about 20 minutes ago. Yeah. He'll tell him. He'll go get it. Yeah, my bad, Kev. Go ahead.
Nah, you good.
Such ass nigga popping shit.
After the
I
first,
hear this
it's all
bitch
good.
too. I hear this nigga too. I like this nigga popping bad shit in the back. He's like this motherfucking big ass ball headed motherfucking bitch nigga.
So check this out, right? So
Yeah.
this woman on Facebook yesterday, she posted this long ass post talking about how men are confusing, they're contradictory. They want the woman who, has the nice clothes, wears the heels, she knows how to look sexy for her man, but at the same time, they want the woman who is social, has fun with his friends, but not too much to where she's being flirty or disrespectful. She feels like
Mhm.
men want women who take care of the home, take care of the kids, but also hold down the job and do all these different things at once. And I did a whole podcast on it, basically talking about,
Yeah.
men, we like our variety. We want our variety, but that does not mean you have to
Correct.
be all these different things at the same time. We
At
like
the same time.
right, like because the thing is, it's hard for men to be in monogamous relationships naturally. So yeah, by nature,
Correct.
we want to feel like our one woman that we're with. We want to feel like she's multiple different women at different times and
Correct.
stages throughout the relationship.
Correct.
I feel like women don't understand
Correct.
that though.
Nah, because I'm gonna tell you something too. All right, you remember Christina? That's my first engagement. You've met her.
Yeah.
You personally spoken to the girl on the phone, right? She will go to work and she'll go to school. I drop her off. Boom. Or sometimes she would take her own car, whatever. I drop her off. She'll come home from school. She will do her schoolwork. When she's done with her schoolwork, she'll be like, "Babe, you want to go grab a drink?" Of course I'm down. She's like, "Do you want to go out? Or you want to sit back home and watch Martin or something?" My nigga, like I love you. Like, of course I want to watch Martin. Why wouldn't I?
Right.
You understand? Things like that. And she'll be like, "Oh, babe, there's an all white party this Saturday, but it's not like an everyday occurrence we're partying and clubbing. So, oh, there's an all white party next week Saturday. You want to go? Let's go. Okay, babe, let's go."
So she knew
And
how to
actually go out and have fun. Like she would
right.
put Jordans on her feet. And then when we go out, she'll put heels on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When she's at school or work, she has a flat, she has on her sandals, whatever. Like, she was no. That is why, when my second engagement, she reminded me of my first fiance. You understand? Because she was the same way. Like, yo, I love a chick that would come and grab a beer with me, but I also love a chick that be like, babe, it's Friday. Let's cook and have our own fun. We
Chill in the
play our
house
own
type
music.
shit. Yeah,
We
chill in
play
the
video
crib type
games. I
shit.
talk mad shit, even though she's losing
Right.
and she's trash. And you know me, I can talk hella shit. Yeah,
See,
that's
women
what I
don't
like.
get that shit, yo. Women don't realize how complex and multi-layered men are. Also, they think we are mad simple. Like,
Yes,
all we
man.
want is a chick with a fat ass, and that's it. And nah, that's not it. Like, we
And
want mad
nah,
different things.
because you can ask any man. I'm sure your father and your mom been together however long. And I personally asked my dad, at what point did he realize he found my mom boring and he wanted to cheat? He was like, Adam, your mother has always been a very serious woman. Like, work, make sure my kids eat, every now and then drink a glass of wine, and family. There are some females who are just like that their whole lives. And it's like when they break out into the shell where it's like, you understand? You know me, I date older women. So it's kind of difficult because dating an older woman, because they done did that partying stuff already. They done went out already. They done drank already. They done smoked already. They done did everything they needed to when they were 18 to 25. So now that they're in their early 40s or 50s, they just want to travel, or they just want to cook and have people over, shit like that. You understand?
Yeah, right.
And me, the kind of guy I am, and Kev, you know this, I can't stand still. I'm always like, yo, let's. The only time I stood still was to play video games, my nigga, and you know that. Everything else is a bar or club. You know that. You understand? And I've broken out that cycle a little bit more because I don't really club as much as I used to. I'd rather just go watch the game.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Drink some Coors if my boys come, grab some chips and wings, talk about whatever we did 10 years ago, and just laugh at LeBron getting dunked on or something. It doesn't, like, you understand? Simple things.
This
Things
is part of my problem.
itself.
Like, I feel like it's all about who you're dating and who you're with. If older women are going to be into younger men, then they're going to have to understand that sometimes you're going to have to want to go out and do the party thing or do the
right. And
if
I'm a dancer. I like to dance. So I don't want my woman Beyonce and shaking her ass all crazy, but I want her to dance with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Right.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you're going to date someone who you know is younger and still want to be the life of the party, sometimes you have to be willing to compromise for that. And I feel like all the complaints that women have about us, they don't compromise as much as they want us to.
Nah, they don't, because you know what? End of the day, I will always say, and that was the issue with the last girl who was on the podcast, where I realized what it is there's two different kind of men. I believe I've classified men in two different ways. There's independent men, and there's loafers. You understand? You can be an independent loafing motherfucker, because I was. You understand? Yeah, I had my job. I was in the military. But if you're going to buy me dinner, I'm not going to tell you no. If you're going to buy me a pair of Jordans, I'm not going to say no. If you're going to buy me a PlayStation, I'm not going to say no. You understand?
Yeah, but do you see that? But do you see that as loafing, or just your girl doing something for you in the relationship?
No, like a lot of I just had this issue. Thank God we on this topic. I literally just had this conversation last week. Right, my ex, she wasn't working for about 2 years. She just started recently working, so I bought a phone card. Every week I'll buy $100 phone card, my money. Okay, go ahead. That would, oh shit! You know, I just forgot what the hell I was talking about.
Something about a phone card, and you were
right. Back to the phone card. I'm sorry, my bad. Now in August, I went to the casino, roulette, and I won about $4,200, right, which is equivalent to about $600-700 US, right? Okay. I called her right away. I said, let's go out and eat. I took her to a pretty neat, it's like an upgrade to Applebee's. So like a Red Lobster, pretty much. I said, babe, order whatever you want. I just want a 10-ounce steak. You know, men, when we got money, we want a steak, my boy. You understand?
That nigga said a 10-ounce steak. All right.
Yeah, like I wanted a 12, but I know I was going to be too full because I was going to be drinking. So I said, give me a 10-ounce, mashed potatoes, broccoli. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get that well done.
Dinner, son. Steak, mashed potatoes, broccoli.
Come on, bro. Give me my A1 on the side. Give me a little hot sauce on the little broccoli. End the conversation. Right, give me my course. I just want my course. I don't want no Ciroc. I don't want to pop a bottle. I just want my right. Give me the Heineken, the court, whatever you want. Right, you know, again, whatever. So boom, she did. She ordered her out pasta Alfredo, you know, whatever. She got her margaritas. Then she got one margarita and 2 martinis. Okay, fine. So now she's nice in her head. I'm nice in my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward. Last week, where she works, she can get the phone card, but you're gonna have to give her the money. Not having personally seen her in a while, so I was like, "Sweetheart, do me a favor. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I can't leave work right now because the compound I'm working, I can't just pick up and leave and do what I want. Can you get a $100 phone card? I'll send it back to you." So she goes, "Don't worry about it. You bought one for me before. Just forget that one. I got it." Okay, thank you. The following week, that was 2 weeks ago, sorry. Last week, I asked for another one with the money in my hand. She goes, yeah. And then she said, this is her exact words. She goes, oh, by the way, don't send me no $100. It's actually $112 for the card. So don't be sending me no $100 because I'm very serious about it. I want the $12. Okay. Let me ask you something. When I when I paid for your cable, internet, and the house line bill, that was $864 because when I was in the casino, I happened to win $1,600 one day, and I literally paid your entire bill for you and never asked you back for $1, which was about 3 months ago. You understand? Every time I get a little, extra, I take you out, nice restaurants, you order what you want without hesitation. On top of it, that same night that she bought the martini, I ordered the steak and shit, bro. She asked me for money, so I gave her $600 just for her. So you really coming at me for $12, bro? For $12? Here's my thing. Shouldn't you be paying that with no hesitation, bro?
And forget? She does that often? She does that kind of thing often?
Yeah. When it comes to money, for some reason, it's just like it's this thing in her brain where she had to apologize to me. Like, she literally apologized. Like, she called me to apologize. Like, Adam, I'm sorry, I was a little stressed. You're right. She's very prideful. So for her to apologize, she knows she's wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And you have to consistently and constantly call her out on her bullshit in order for her to just say she's sorry. Because for some weird reason, females cannot just say they're fucking sorry.
That's a fact.
You understand? They just can't. They just, babe, I'm sorry for sucking your brother's dick for 6 months. I'm sorry. Instead, they'll be like, you didn't pay attention to me for 6 months. Therefore, I had to suck somebody off, so I sucked his dick. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is how they are. This is how they are.
But this is the funny thing. They swear up and down that we are the ones who don't apologize.
But I can tell a woman, yo, my bad, yo. I'm sorry, yo. You're right. And genuinely mean it. Because I'm so sarcastic and a smartass throughout the whole time, they always think I'm being a smartass. So when I'm actually being genuine about apologizing, they're like, here goes Adam again, not thinking he's wrong. He's always fucking right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, then I have to re-explain my apology. So then I just get to the point when I'm like, listen, bitch, I ain't apologizing for no fuck. And then, here we go.
Right.
That starts round 1. And now it's Tyson versus Holyfield all over again. You understand what I'm saying? Or Ali and Frazier. Like, it just...
That's a fact, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be that way. This is why I don't understand. Like, just accept the damn apology. You don't have to accept it now, but just say, okay, get it, and then take a little hour or two, play your little Mary J. Blige, feel yourself, and then, you know what I mean? Let's get back to the conversation. Let's go back being normal. Everyone feels that they're right. But some people know they damn wrong, and they still go. Like me, I'm a prideful motherfucker. I could be wrong. I could tell you I can argue with you that the sky is green. Monday through fucking Monday, I'll say it's green. You understand? And you're like, yo, nah, bro. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Due to the you know, the gas and all the smoking and all the nasty stuff messing up the you know, the ozone layer, whatever, the ozone layer, that, you know, it just, and I could come with 50 different excuses why the sky is green. But I know I'm wrong, bro, because we could all look up in the sky and the fucking thing is blue. You understand? It's just, but you just have to apologize. When you're wrong, bro. When you're wrong. And they just won't. They just will not. They will not say they're wrong.
As a side note, I once read somewhere that the sky is only blue because of the reflection from the water. I wonder how true that is.
Wow.
Because the Earth, you know, the Earth is 60% water. It's more water than it is.
Yeah, just like in the human body, I think we were like 70% water or something like that.
Pretty close to it. Yeah, pretty close to it.
Yeah, that is actually crazy to think. But I don't know, because if you really, well, we're not astronauts. We never flew a space shuttle, so you're not gonna go through water to break the barrier. I don't know. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
It probably was an Asian guy who figured that out, and we just not smart enough to know it.
Well, like, I read it somewhere, some scientific article or something like that. But anyway, that was just bullshit. Okay, I got a question. This is the real question I have for you. I got an email the other day. One of my subscribers emailed me and said, "Kev, I need you to do a blog talking about why." And instantly you popped in my head, and you'll know why when I say this. I had to do, I don't know if you've seen it, but I had to do a whole stream because of this subscriber who emailed me talking about why black men are abandoning black women for white women and other races. Now, Adam, wait. You
know I'm about to go in.
You and Henry instantly popped into my head, and I tried every which way I could think of to explain in a respectful way why the black men who do it. But I need you and your Adam way to explain to black women why you yourself
have a good day.
Do not
listen,
black women, because they they feel like we have abandoned them.
Let me tell you something. Because now I'm about to go in. First of all
right, ladies,
we want nobody.
It's not me, ladies.
We don't want ladies. We don't want anybody eating as much chicken as us. All right, and it's Friday. Nah, I'm kidding. Here it is, right? Smelling like cocoa butter. Like All right, I got it.
And wait, before you go in,
hey, listen.
Was there ever? Wait, hold on.
Was
there ever a point in your life early on where you ever dated a black woman, or from the beginning you just never did?
No. Spanish or white. Three Spanish, the rest was white. Every single one up until I came to Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, and tell me.
But before 2015, all of them was white.
But now, recently, you started dating black women.
Mixed. Indian and Spanish and a little Negro, but they look Indian. Like when you see them, they look straight like Indian girls.
Okay, so
the reason why? Because the Indian girls are more closer to how a white female personality was for me. Example, they listen.
When you say listen, what do you mean?
They don't listen to hear. They actually listen and follow. Meaning, I'm not your father. I'm not your brother. I don't control you. But if I say, babe, could I get a plate of food? You'll make it and don't question it. You understand? Like, here you go, babe. You know, like, a black female's like, why I gotta make you a plate of food for? Why can't you just go buy one? You know what you want to eat? I gotta make it? Why don't you make it? What? I cannot sit. Bruh, listen. I can cook. I can clean. I can wash my own clothes. I can sew. I'm very independent with that stuff, bro. I'm a bachelor. I'm currently single. I don't date anyone. You understand what I'm saying? But I can easily, dog. I have something called the gift of gab. I get it from my dad. Where I'm very persuasive in my words. You know what a female called me last night? She called me a perfect liar. And I said, perfect liar. She said, Adam, you can convince someone of your lie in seconds because you can just talk your way into it. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know how you do that. You just do. Like, you're real good at it. So I said to her, I said, listen. She said, when we argue, she always brings up white females and black females. So now listen. Black females are very loyal. They're very respectful. They're in the top 2 most beautiful women on the face of this earth, and I can vouch for that. I've seen some dark skin, brown skin, light skin, African American, Caribbean, black females that just look so good, bro. You're like shocking.
Mm-hmm.
But because they have a little ass, because they got a little tits, because they got a little bit of money, they're at that. You can't even look that direction. Now, there are some white females that are like that also, but I give a good 85 to 90% of white females that I've encountered in Edison, Woodbridge, Middlesex County, Mercer, Essex County, in the state of New Jersey, in the state of California where I live, in the state of Virginia and North Carolina where I resided for the military shit, and in Boston, Massachusetts, the time period I was over there, you know, Waltham and whatnot. They're so cool. You could just go anywhere. Hi, good morning. How you doing? Hi, how are you? What's your name? My name is. Hi, I'm Cindy. They're just normal. They won't think you're trying to get their number, even though they think you are. Oh, Tyrone, I have a boyfriend, but we can be cool. I add you on Instagram and Facebook. And then the black female will be like, oh, they just loose. They just like they just, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just naturally so humble and so calm and so cool, bruh. You understand? They're just cool. They listen, bruh. That's all I gotta say when it comes to that. It's too easy. I have never met even the ones who got me in trouble, right? Even though Erica and all of them. I've never experienced a bad white girl, bruh. Before, like, the whole time, I've never experienced one. I've never, ever met one who say, you nigger, and kill him, and coon and shit. Like, I've never met those ones. And I'm not saying that all black females are like this. I'm not saying they are. I'm not. But from what I see on social media, from what I saw growing up, from what I see on a daily basis, they feel like you owe them something. Like, I owe you something, bitch. Do I know you? Do I owe you $5 or something?
So let me ask you this. Because this is a lot of black men. They feel very similar to what Adam is saying about black women. But let me ask you this. So what do you say to the black women? Because I wanted them to hear it coming from you, somebody who's never fucked with black women. See, my perspective is different. So here's the thing, right? So what do you say to the black women who say, yes, you as a black man do owe me something because you guys have been abandoning us and not protecting us for so long that, yes, we feel like you have let us down. What do you say to them? Okay,
here's what I say to them. Listen, sweetheart, if you look good enough, if you're fat and ugly, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm being real. I like my thick girls. Don't get it twisted. I'll fuck a 400-pound bitch, but I mean, she gotta have something. Can't look at it. You understand? I'd take you out on a date. I would treat you with the utmost respect that you've ever gotten on that first date. If I have not lived up to your expectations within that 90-minute, 120-minute time period that we will have dinner and a movie or ice cream at the park, or whatever it is that you want to do that day, if we don't come to, or you don't tell me, wow, he's a real nice guy. Like, he shocked me. If you don't tell me I did that, then guess what? I guess I don't owe you shit. I'm going to treat you like them. Why would I go through all that hassle with a female like that when I could just literally go to one and not do anything?
Well, see, black women feel like, and not all of them, but black women, the ones I speak to, feel like we're their black kings, and how come they can't marry and settle down with and start families with us?
Get that?
They feel like they're the ones who have our children, but then they feel like we run right to the white women and we marry them and we wife them up and we settle down.
Well, again, in agreement, that's not everyone. That's not every. I have kids by white girls. Mm-hmm. Was it my choice to have kids by white girls? Yeah, eventually I probably would have had one by white girls. Why? Is it because I thought my kids were going to come out looking good? No, it had nothing. good hair. No, listen. I just am. I would rather, uh, if a Khadijah or a Jessica walks up to me, I'm probably gonna go with Jessica because my eyes just tunes into them. I love the exotic, not exotic. I like the different look. I like the blonde. I like the blue. I like the green. I like the hazel eyes. I like the just how they are. They're so stupid at the same time. They'll walk into a haunted house and say, "Hello, is anyone there?" That type of white. I'm saying not bitsy white, but you understand what I'm saying? Like just
so
they just listen. I think in conclusion, they just listen. I don't have to argue with you about anything. And listen, I would marry a black female. I would honestly marry one, but she has to come correct, bruh. She has to. I don't care if you don't work. I don't care if you work or if you don't work. I don't care about that.
All men want their woman to be submissive on some level. All men want that.
Yeah, just if I come home off a 12-hour shift, I'm not asking you to have a full Thanksgiving feast for me. But, I mean, I shouldn't have to argue with you to get a meal.
Yeah. Now, why do you... Okay. So this is what happens, right? The good black women, they say, well, why do all black men think that about us? What is the exposure? So are you saying that you've come across more black women who are like that, loud, obnoxious, ghetto, whatever, argumentative, not submissive, want to be the dude in the relationship? Have you come across more black women like that than black women who are not like that? Because
I've met both.
Okay,
because
this is what
ones. I've met good spoken ones. I've met the ones who have good jobs. I've met the ones who have cars. I've met them.
So let me ask you this.
The more independent that they are, the more independent they are, it's the more you have to prove as a black man that you just have to.
And you know what's funny?
You owe them something, bro.
And you know what's funny?
And I don't owe you shit.
And when I answered the question, and I honestly feel like this, I feel like black women have far more respect for white men than they do for black men. And I feel like...
You know what? If I could clap right now, I would, but I got a drink in my other hand. Thank you.
They want us to hold them up as our queens, but yet they have so much respect for these white boys out here.
Yep.
And here's what's funny: all the shit that they blame us for, Adam. I talked about this in the blog that I did. All the shit they blame us for, that they refuse to forgive us for our fathers. Our fathers who left them, walked out on them, left them to raise us alone. But white men are the ones who enslaved them, who raped them, who took them from their husbands, who took their children from them, who forced them to have children, and they forgive them faster than they'll forgive us.
Who?
See, this is real shit. This is why I wanted to have Adam come on and talk about this shit, because he's somebody who...
You know what? I was watching at work Monday night. Not Monday night, I keep saying Monday, Sunday night. I watched a whole 2-hour documentary on YouTube about how slavery was not, abolished in 1865, right? That it went on years. Hold on. It went on years after that because they created mine workers and they created something called peonage law. And I'm
a lot of Jim Crow laws. As soon as slavery was abolished, then it became illegal to not have a job. It became illegal to be homeless. It became all these dumb shit they can throw you in jail for. And
it's really a lot of white Southerners that continue doing this shit. So fuck. That bullshit. It just and these black girls forgetting that shit. You understand? Because I'm watching. I'm a weird person. I got OCD. I like to look at the percentage on my phone. It's just they forget about them shits, bro. They forget about the original culture shit. Them white niggas used to rape your fucking great-great-great-grandmother and your great-great-great-great-grandfather and all that shit. Men was getting raped too. That gay shit didn't just now come up. That shit been going on since Julius Caesar days. Since Alexander the Great.
And they find it easier to forgive them than they do to forgive us. Now let me ask you this question, because you're from Trinidad. You're from another country, right? My thoughts are, and I could be wrong, but my thoughts are that it's not. It's not.
I'm not going back there. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But hold 1 second, Kev. I'm security, but she shouldn't be. I mean, we're cool, but I can't go off my post of going back to go get her food. What the fuck? What she think? Kev, go back, bro. What's wrong with people?
Nah.
Yeah.
But check this out. You're from Trinidad. You're from another country, right? Originally. And this is what my thoughts are. My thoughts are, it's not even necessarily. Hey, yo, what's the. Yo, this nigga got. Hey,
What happened?
Nothing.
What, you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at the fucking distress call in the background. Like, what's the problem? Like, you're not handling your security responsibilities. Niggas getting mugged.
Oh, me? Yeah, you see how I snapped on him, right? You see how I snapped on him. Hold on. I don't know why this bitch is calling me. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what happened was,
okay, so
we have a guard, we have a guard booth, right? And then in the other part is the sales department. The chick who I'm cool with in the sales department, she ordered lunch from in the back and wants me to go get her food in the back. What the fuck? Like, do I have to snap on you? Are you serious? Like, you want me to leave my post to go get you fucking food?
I feel you.
You must be crazy, bro. Like, you talking to the wrong nigga. We cool. I said we cool. You got a fat ass and shit, but nah.
All right, so look, yo, being from Trinidad, being from another country, tell me if you agree. I feel like it's not black women, period. I feel like it's Americanized black women. Americanized black women who are not taught to be submissive, who are not taught to let their husbands, their men lead, who are not taught to play the back for the man in the relationship. Because women in other cultures from other countries,
I'm going to
know how to do that.
I'm going to interject. That's wrong.
What's wrong?
They're worse out here. They're worse out here.
What do you mean?
The black females? They're worse. You owe them everything out here. You owe them everything out here. It's worse. Trust me.
So do you think that women from every country is the same? Black women from every other country is the same? These two countries
that I've met, they're identical. They might as well just be identical twins and call that a day. But I believe the ones out here are worse. Because seeing about the economic system, listen, I met a girl yesterday. I want to go visit her. We had never had sex. I never kissed her. I never did any of the above with the girl. But I like her. I want to kind of get to know her. You know what I'm saying? She's a black female. She's darker than I am. Has it all. Do anything she doesn't have. Yet when I met her, she has her feet done, her nails done, everything. And she has not worked in almost 3 years, she said. Now you tell me how she got that. Tell me how she got that.
I don't know. Maybe she got some rich parents or something.
Wrong. Her dad's not existent. Her mom is on pension. Pension is like Social Security because her mom is, older. Nope. She's not working. Now you can just think in your mind how she got that stuff. She even ordered shit off a credit card for Amazon because she wants me to come hang out with her for New Year's.
So
how do you have a credit card?
So she just has different men who take care of her?
I'm not stupid and I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been in the game for a while. She has to have someone, a police officer, some security, some kind of offshore guy who works in something. And they got it. Simple like that. Yeah, bro, you're good.
So let me get this straight.
Right.
So you're saying that the women from Trinidad and Tobago, those women, they're not raised to be more wifely. They're raised to be just like the black women in America?
Kev, let me ask you something. You're not the kind of guy. You're not the kind of guy that I am. But I think I could count on. I don't even think personally. I don't know if you have. I don't even think in your life, and I've known you for a while, that you've had sex with more than 20 women.
No, I haven't had sex with more than 10 women.
More than 10, exact. I was going to say 10. I really was going to say 10. I was like, damn. I hope the homie kind of slipped in there once or twice, like Boston. But, some of the white girls in the hotels and stuff. But Bill Cosby, that bitch. Listen, this is between me and you, right? I've been in this country for 3 years exactly, and I've had sex with 36 women so far. 36. And that's in 3 years. So that's an average of over 10 women a year, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, 36.
So
Yeah, that's exactly
it's got a little bit. Yeah, it's
That's
about
exactly
11.
that's 12 a year. Well,
1
12 times
year,
3 is
yeah, 12 a
36.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 a year. So that's to some people they're like, oh my fucking god, that's disgusting. What the fuck?
Because okay, so here's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so basically the women are loose out there.
What's up, there? Yeah. Gonna work? Nah, it's not that. It's the second I open my mouth, and because of my accent, they go ching, 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 ching. Get it?
Okay, so maybe it's my fault because of how I'm wording it. Here's what I'm trying to find out. So, for the women, the black women over there, who once they're in a relationship, long-term relationship, it's a committed relationship, a marriage, whatever, are they more or less submissive? Are they more or less catering than the black women in America?
And I completely understand what you're saying, and I'm wording it specifically this way for a reason because I want you to understand what I'm trying to tell you.
So you're saying
if I have sex with a black woman today, she will try. If today's Wednesday, she will try to move in my house and have my child by Friday, which is in 2 days.
No, because I want the black women who've asked me these questions to understand.
Yeah, they should understand what I'm trying to say. This is how they are. This is how they are. They just want to get locked down with a man with money who's going to take care of them. And they could fuck around on them. Those are the black females out here. I haven't met one that hasn't done that or has shown me different.
So they're not trying to. And so them doing that, they're not trying to take care of the home.
They are trying to take care of you. They are trying to, wife you, whatever. But they're so, they just, you owe them something. You just owe them something. They never pay for nothing. I've never met a black female out here. Well, they're all technically black if you think about it, because you all have, But like an African black, dark skin, whatever, like the regular black females we know, they want you to pay for everything. Let me take you to the movies. All right. Well, I don't get paid until the end of the month. Don't worry. That's how they'll say it. They'll start saying it from there. One in 3 years. One shocked me. One. She picked me up from my house. She paid for the movies. She paid for dinner. She paid for drinks. She dropped me back home. That was one. Every other one that pays for stuff, every other one that picks me up, because I don't drive out here, that does stuff like that for me are all Indian. Every single one of them. The ones that do shit for you, I can put this bitch on speakerphone right now and be like, what type of girls do shit for you? My boy's going to be like, Indian.
So then, are the black women who complain about this stuff over here, are they right when they say that the only men who stay away from black women are men who just want to have women take care of them? I'm trying to get some answers for that.
To a point and to a certain degree. Listen.
Okay.
I work. I have a job.
Yep.
I've worked since I've been out here. I've never once sat on my ass. So if I would rather ask my mother, or sometimes I've asked you, for a little 50, a little 100 or something like that, Western Union, because the hours I work, and with that amount of money, it just doubles me working a 12-hour shift. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll find out, like for me, the black female will be like, oh my God, he has his own house. Oh my God, he has a job. That means he gets paid every week. Oh yeah, he gets money. Oh, he's good. I'll move in. I'll be his girl. You know what I'm saying? Once you could do something for them, once you could show that you could take care of them, they'll hold you down to a certain extent. Because I also know Indian girls who take advantage of guys. They do the same thing. I know the white girls out here do it. I know Spanish girls that do it out here. But if you don't have money in this country, if you're broke nigga, it's very hard for a woman to take care of you out here.
But that's anywhere, right?
That is anywhere, but you know what I mean? It's harder. Like it's harder than America. Fuck that. I ain't working. I'll get me a white girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they'll do that shit. But it's like a black female is just, even if I believe, and I've witnessed it, bro. Black females who have money, black females who got their cars, still will not, and they refuse to do shit for their man. They refuse. I'm gonna give you an example. Here's one right here. This one right here. And you can hear it yourself. Answer this question, bro. And you mess with them more than I do. What females will actually pay for stuff out here if they got a car, pick you up and drop stuff, do whatever you want, hold you down, more wifey type? A black Trinidadian woman or Indian Trinidad woman? Indian. Thank you. Here go this one, a black one. One, dog.
You about to fuck you up,
Indian.
bro.
Mark Ali. Mark Ali. Indian bitch. Why? Because the Indian bitches are closer to what? White females, right? Exactly. They'll hold you down. They'll do shit. Listen, Monsignor. Kev, here goes a black female on my job, right? Because we all mixed. We're all from Trinidad, so we got whatever in us. Her current relationship, he's black also, but he's light skinned. He's more Spanish, so he's light skinned, you know, right? Hear this. Monsignor will do stuff for her man, but I believe word is born. She'd rather him do it. Right or wrong, Monsignor? If you have $1,000 to buy a phone, and Redman got $1,000 to buy the phone, your money's your money, but you'd rather him buy it, right? Keep it real, though. Right. Like I said, I won't go too in on her because I've witnessed her. She's a different breed. She's a different breed. But not all of them. Mark Ali, when you've taken out a black Trinidadian woman, black, who paid? What? Dinner, drinks, who paid? Hotel, whatever. Tobago, who paid? When you took an Indian one out? Thank you. The Indian ones fucking pay, nigga. The black ones don't do shit. Mark Ali, the black females act like you owe them, right? Yeah. Like you will owe them. You never met them. You met them on Badu or something, on dating site. And they always want. Always want.
Shout out to Badu.
Shout out to Badu, nigga. I'm gonna shout out Badu on the live, nigga. This on YouTube streaming live, nigga. Shout out, nigga. All the way from US, all the way from Trinidad, nigga. All black females. Listen, and I won't say 100% because Monsignor, remember I said you're a different breed. I put her in a different breed. Melissa, if I take Joanna out or the one with the braces in there, Shanice, they got jobs, they got money. They might buy a round. They may, or they will not buy a round. They'll want you to pay for that shit. Yankee got his own house. Yankee got a job. He got paid every week. Yankee could take me to Hilton if he wants.
Now let me ask you this: some women would say, most women would say that as the man, right? As the man, if you're putting them out, that the man should do those things. The man should be responsible. So what's your opinion?
He's married to a black woman.
Oh, she's Haitian. She's Haitian.
He's married to a black female, so his black female is loyal. To be quite honest, she's loyal. But that's one of the few because we went to the same high school.
But at the same time,
you know how they be coming, my nigga. But keeping it real, keep it real. I'm a playboy.
Hold on.
Like it's what I do.
But Adam, she's Haitian. Yeah. She's not American. That's the thing. She's Haitian. Listen. She's Haitian. Yeah, she's Haitian. So she's Caribbean. She's Caribbean. So she's living in the Caribbean. I feel like the upbringing, the family back is different. It's different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you also used to fuck with Jasmine Jones. There's a big difference, dog. I know you know there's a difference, bro. There's a big difference in their personality, bro.
There's a difference in their personality, but Jasmine was very loyal as well. Jasmine's problem was that she just didn't know if what her sexual orientation was.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right? Yeah. Well, besides, I know Jasmine's always been cool. I don't never. Shout out to her badass sister, by the way. I never had no issue with, but that was a different topic because she didn't know she was bi, straight. She didn't really know.
Yeah. Here's my thing to you.
Life goes on, but my thing is they always feel like you owe my nigga. I've never met one that.
So respond to this. So what about the women who say, well, as the man, if you're taking me out, if I'm going out with you, if you're enjoying my time, as the man, yes, you should be the one who pays as the man. What about
not all the time? Not all the time.
Okay.
Why can't you pay? Why can't you pay? I'm hungry. No, listen carefully, right? If I have $4,000 on me, right, Kev? Say I get paid today, I get $4,000, right? $4,000 is in my hand, and I pay my bills, and I only have $300 to last me from now until next Wednesday, right? This is all I'm gonna have, and you want me to take you to dinner, and your meal alone costs $250. Do you think I can take you to dinner?
No.
Yes, exactly. So you know what those females would say? You know how they would react? So what you do with your money that you can't take me to dinner? I'm hungry. What? Where am I picking them up from?
And look,
this is how they act.
That's true too.
I mean, that's true too.
That's true too. It's who you're dealing with too, where you're getting them from. That's true too.
That's true. Where am I getting them from? But at the same time, Kev, I've never met in America out here a black female. I've never met one that didn't question or didn't answer back. That didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you buy me fucking something to eat? I'm hungry.
Now hold on. Now I'll admit, I have seen black women on Facebook post shit like, "Oh, I just met this guy. We're going out for the first time. If he doesn't pay, I'm never seeing him again." I have seen that, bro. And I don't agree with that in 2018. I believe if y'all women want to be equal, fucking be equal. If y'all want to be equal, then
and the thing I found out about these Trinidadian women, because I remember it's two different cultures. It's American woman and Caribbean woman. Right. But the Trinidad woman that I've met, Indian, black, Chinese, whatever, whenever I don't know what it is, but whenever I personally have sex with them, whenever I approach them and we start talking once or twice, they automatically just, could I come over and spend the night? They just want to wife them so fast. It's just, bitch, like, they just, damn, I just met you on Tuesday. How the hell you in my house on a Saturday? They just, and sometimes I just be wanting to fuck my nigga, keeping it real. I mean, they got some good pussy and shit, but I don't want to see you again.
Wait, who is that now? What race are we talking about?
All of them out here. It doesn't matter. Black, Chinese, Indian, they all, to me, end up being the same. All right, Kev, I'll give you a perfect example. Say you go to the mall. You meet this bad Indian bitch or this bad black chick. I mean, perfect in body. She's cool. She's independent. You get her number. Kev, you got her number at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. By 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, if you don't call or respond to her on WhatsApp or on Facebook or whatever, she's going to trip off. What you take my number for then? What you take my number? What, you just want to fuck me and get me? I swear. Like, bitch, yo, man, give me props, though. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I just met you. Like, what do you mean? And in the States, the white girls be like, oh, I'll hear from him in a couple days. Because I don't have to hit you up the same day, bro. I just wanted your number. And, you know what I mean? When I feel like I hit you up.
So they want you to get their number, and then as you're leaving from where you just met them, you're calling.
Add them on WhatsApp, and then they'll call you or send you a message. And then guess what? Your phone is gonna ring. Your phone's gonna ring. Video chat. They're video chatting you. Right. You out with your girl. Say you got a girl. You out with your girl. You ain't make nobody because this bitch. Like, what the fuck, bitch? They're crazy out here, bro. They're really they're different. Ask my boy Aaron, bro. They're all the same with that shit, bro. I've never met one that doesn't do that, bro. None. And say I go tracking one, right? I'm chasing one for 6 months. When I finally get the pussy, she want to move in the next day. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. That's it. I've never met one that doesn't do that, Kev. They just want you to wipe them so quick, bro. So quick. And some of these niggas out here are so ugly and corny. Yeah, I got me a girl. Because they're ugly as shit. And they can't bag bitches like me, man. You know what I'm saying? A real female like me, but I go, Kev, ask anyone out here the type of woman I go after. Grown woman, my nigga. Grown woman, bro. Grown woman. Because I don't have to deal with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Joy, I don't have to deal with that hassle, that arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to deal with it.
Now, I'll admit, sometimes, and I hate to say it, but sometimes I wish. Sometimes I really wish I had taken a different route. Because if I wanted to, if I chose to.
Look at the state of this one.
Dog. Yeah. If I wanted to, I could have 200 bodies right now. 300 bodies.
That's why I don't understand why you don't. Huh?
Because I chose to be in long-term relationships. But you know what?
But you know what niggas tell you out here to get good girls? Go to church. Go to the UE girls, meaning like the college. Go to church or go there. You're gonna find this nigga's on bad dude. What are you talking about? You think I'm gonna listen to a nigga that's on the same dating site as me, bagging bitches the same as me for advice on females when I fuck more bitches than he's fucked his whole life and I've only been here for fucking 36 months? Come on, bro. I'm not gonna listen to you, dog. But I'm saying like I've met wifey type chicks like who are normal, who are mature. I've met them, bro, and I've dropped them. You know why? Because I've realized about these females out here, if you don't give them the time or attention that they require within a certain time period, which I believe is like 48 hours, if you don't give them that time period, they just. But here's this one chick. She's a teacher right now. She has no boyfriend. She has her own house. She got her own car. She's a teacher, but she lives down south. She lives about like an hour away from me, right? Every day, this bitch messages me 4 or 5 times a day. Every day, this bitch messages me. And every day, if I don't respond within the time, she said, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying work. You work so much. You're always online on WhatsApp. You're always online, but you can't say nothing to me. Nigga, I got like 15 bitches I'm talking to right now on WhatsApp at the same time. But I don't have time for all of you.
But that's wrong, bro. That's their problem.
That's wrong.
You're not supposed to be doing that, nigga.
I'm a bachelor, though. I'm a bachelor. I'm allowed to do that. I'm single. I don't date anybody. If I was in a committed relationship, then we will have a whole different topic.
But let me ask you this, because all the women watching my stream are going to be pissed if I don't ask you this. So, you're a bachelor. You're right. You're single. You're right. You're dating different people. But are you straightforward with these women about that? Or do they know?
I'll be honest.
Dating?
I tell them what I tell them. I tell them straight like this. Listen, I'm single. I'm weighing out my options. Everyone, if you look at all of my bad messages, if you look at my Facebook, any messages,
I'm weighing out my options. But, I mean,
yes, bro. Keep it real because listen, I'll be honest. It sounds funny, but listen, I may have met someone last week who's she could be something. She could look like she's going somewhere in life, but then I can meet someone else who's the same qualities. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we had the topic in the beginning about. The girls I used to mess around with, one would like to go out, one would like to stay home. You know what I'm saying? Right. You never know. So I would rather be single because I don't have anyone yelling at me at the end of the day, bro. No one's gonna call me, cursing me out because I played you out, bitch. I told you I'm weighing out my motherfucking options. So if your pussy ain't good enough and the other one is, your option is weighed. You're declined now. Your credit card expired, nigga. No more.
Nah, bro, you can't do it like that, bro. It can't be by your pussy's better than nah.
Listen. I'll keep it real. But I'm exaggerating with the pussy talk. But listen, if I go out with you and I paid for you, a whole month I'm paying for you, and you never once pulled out a fucking dollar out your pocket or even decided to say, babe, let me come by and cook a little meal for you, son. If you never gave me that incentive, bitch, I know what you want, and you're not going to get a dollar more from me, my nigga. I've met chicks out here who I would literally, dog, not have to spend $1 every time we hang out, my nigga. I wouldn't, and I would forcefully stick money in their hand, bro. Because I don't want no woman saying they have nothing over me, you understand? I would stick back money in their hand before I leave. So they would know, like, all right, Adam did give me a little something. And they were rejected, bro. They were rejected like, no, I don't want your money. Like, I don't need it. Like, here, and they give it back. Hello. You know what? I thought you guys were somebody else. You're coming here to purchase or something for, it's that building over there in that parking lot. Yeah. Yeah, Kev, my bad.
No,
but I'm telling you, it just, I've never met one, and it's so, and the ones who are the good females, the ones who are loyal, bro, are already taken. Well, and their men is the one treating them like shit. And then they come and they're complaining to us.
Right.
So guess what? I'm gonna slay your pussy and I'm gonna drop you just like that nigga doing too, because you're stupid. If you're gonna go and complain to me about your man, I'm a dragon slayer, bro. I will break you all the way down because guess what? Who should you be talking to, Kev? Me or your man?
Exactly. That's a fact.
Correct is right. That's why I'm going to fuck you because you're stupid. Don't come to me for no advice. I'm not gonna give it to you.
So there's no guy code. There's no bro code.
Here's the bro code, Kev. Me and you are cool. I'll tell you straight up. I would never even try to have sex with Michelle because you're my boy.
Right.
But if we not cool like that, I don't know this nigga. I've never met him a day in my life, so I'm gonna slay your girl. That's guy code, nigga. That is guy code. Because you know what? The female to even open her legs is even more disrespectful.
Well, no, that's the fact.
She should call her man and explain to her man what the problem is.
Yeah, she's the one that has the responsibility.
Don't call me.
Yep, and that's
right. So when the nigga want to come kill me, he's stupid.
And more often than not, the women don't bring the issues to their man. They bring them to another man and try to get attention. They complain to the other man. They don't bring the issues to that man. You know what? Now
I'm put the phone down and I'm actually gonna clap. They're called attention seekers.
Yeah,
attention seekers, dog.
He's being nice. I call them attention whores. He's being nice.
Attention whores. You know, I wasn't gonna say. That's my word. I think you stole my word, bro.
That's what they are. That's what they are.
They are 100% attention whores because there's no way you should be calling my phone if you got a man and you're dating for 2 years and he hasn't been responding to you or whatever.
Especially if he's your husband. Especially if he's your husband.
If he's your husband, different rules one time. If that's your boyfriend for a year or two, bitch, I'ma slay you down. You should not call Adam Simmons' phone. If women hear me good on this stream, don't call my phone unless you looking for dick. Straight up like that. You understand? No homo. Like a nigga goes in. You know what I'm saying? Like I do me. I should be a fucking porn star. You heard? So I go in. So my problem is, here's the issue. We should have this topic too about sex. Why is it when you fuck a female and you really have sex with them a certain way, they just don't leave you alone, bro? Like they're just addicted. Like, yo, it's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, we should have a topic about that. Straight up.
Oh yeah, we could do that. That's a fact.
I give you an example.
We would have to.
Her ex-husband, right? She said her ex-husband for 19 years never came anything over 2 minutes. He would always come quick.
Mm-hmm.
Always. For 19 years. She has 3 kids by this guy. She's stuck with that. But she said he ate her pussy so good. Like might be the best of all time. Because guess what, though, my nigga? Guess what? You have to make up for some, right?
Right. That's a fact.
So she told me numerous times, she said, Adam, like, you're the best when it comes to longevity and the positions and shit. She's like, I give you that because, like, wow, like, I don't know what's wrong with you, but her opinion. There's other females who could be like, I've heard 2 or 3 females, honestly, in my life that said I'm too rough. Like, they don't like the slapping on the ass. They don't like the pulling hair. They don't like the little choke. I've heard it out their own mouth. Like, you know, not every woman you gotta fuck like a prostitute, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds funny, but you understand what I'm saying.
Of course.
You know some women like the emotional, the kiss, the foreplay. Like, you know, they don't want you to just go in and ram them all down on crazy. But at the same time,
here's what women have to understand: they don't all deserve that. They don't all deserve the passionate, emotional shit. That's for wifey. That's not if you're a side chick and you choose to be a side chick, you don't get passionate, emotional. You get what you get.
Kev, if you have a side chick right now, if you met a side chick, you're not gonna fuck her the way you fuck Michelle, dog. No way. You're gonna trash her, dog. You're gonna just disrespect her in any and every way possible that you could disrespect her.
I don't know what Adam's talking about. All I do is go to work. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Here he goes with that bullshit. He said, just in case motherfuckers might want to subscribe and shit. Like I'm passionate about mine. No, bro, you don't deserve to get no kiss. I'm not gonna eat your pussy. I'm not gonna suck on your big toe if you're a side chick or a whore. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's just.
I wanted to go in on this shit. That's why I'm glad that we're doing this. But yo, your ass.
Yeah. Hey, let me plug this in.
You're way too aggressive, and that's why the round table. That's why I couldn't have you on, yo. You rub some women the wrong way, bro. You rub some women.
Yeah, I do. Hey, yo, I keep it real. Because you know why? I keep it the fuck real. Like, bitch, if your
fact.
pussy stink, your pussy stink. I'm gonna tell you. I don't want to. Oh no, Molly. On Saturdays, it's not that bad. No, bitch. If your pussy is stink, your pussy is stink. If you're a whore, you're a whore. Straight up like that. Yo, straight. And you know what? People laugh at me at work because they're like, yo, Yankee, sometimes you're a little too damn honest. Like, sometimes, you know, you got to consider people's feelings. Fuck their feelings. Because you know what? Do they consider mine? When they're going in on me, do they consider, I don't know, Yankees feelings? No, they don't at all.
Right.
I'm telling you, they don't consider my feelings at all. They won't. They just don't.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't pacify adults either. If I gotta say something, I'm gonna say it. That's a fact.
Yeah, Kev, you. I mean, for this podcast, you've known me long enough to know. As much as I joke around, I will have no hesitation. I tell somebody to their face what it is. Especially a female. Like, I'm old school, bro. I'm raised to defend myself. I'm raised to respond if something's wrong. I'm raised to never let a woman be, I won't put like above, but we're all equal, bro. So don't think because you make 100,000, I make 10,000 a year. Don't think you're better than me, bro. Don't do that. Right. You understand? It's all this struggle out here, bro. Even millionaires, even multi-billionaires are struggling, bro, because they want more. You understand what I'm saying? They want more. They want to help people. They want to, you understand? It's a struggle. The struggle is real out here, bro. So don't think you're better than me. And the problem with black females I have is they always act like you owe them something and then they're better than me, bro. Bitch, you're not better than I am. You're not. Sorry for calling them bitches, but you're not. You're just not. I'm a black man, you're a black female. Play your position, I play mine. End of story. I will date you. I would wife you. I would marry you and show you you're a queen at all times. You're my black queen. Yes, of course. I'm all for that. But the second you get disrespectful, you know, all of them, when I show them my baby moms, they go, oh, you like white girls, huh? You won't like me. You won't like me because you like white girls. I don't bow down. You know what they said? They don't bow down.
Yeah, see, all right. See, women, black women, y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all got to stop
saying that bow down shit.
Yeah, like, stop being so eager to tell black men how much you don't want to be submissive for them, how much you don't, like, no man, but especially a black man, we don't want to be with a woman who's a man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't be more of a man than we are in a relationship, or it will not work. It does not work. Like, just a natural traditional order of shit. We don't need our women who are supposed to be soft, who are supposed to give. We don't need our women.
Go ahead, talk. I'm just.
We don't. We just don't. And y'all do have to understand that. Y'all got to understand that, black women. You know, for all the women who I've spoken to over the years who ask me the question, there are women who
waiting on you.
And they always, every once in a while, they'll bring up,
yeah.
How come Adam don't like black women? How come he don't like black women? Because no man wants a woman who's gonna act like a man and be aggressive. We don't want that. We don't want that.
Doing this podcast. Go with him, bro. Go with him. But I'm on the podcast right now, bro. I can't just be getting off the podcast, dog. These niggas crazy.
Yeah, bro.
How long I've been trying to get on this podcast? Bro.
Channel's exclusive, bro.
Wow.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, Kev.
I'm glad I got.
What was I gonna say, Kev? You back to this quick topic before we get ready to wrap it up. Ladies, I just gotta say in conclusion, but this is directed to black females, bro. We love y'all. Don't think that we don't. Don't think that we want to disrespect you guys. Don't think we're trying to just fuck white girls or Spanish or Indian and praise them over you. And if they do, if any man does that, they're an idiot, bro, because you got to remember, y'all are queens just like us. Y'all came off the ships just like we did. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all was on the same boats like us, bro. Do your history. You understand? It wasn't just men on that boat. It was females, pregnant females. You understand? Generations, ancestors, all were slaves. We were all slaves. At some point, y'all put the white man higher than the black man. Therefore, the black man put the white woman in front of y'all. You understand? And no one else said it best. I don't care what nobody say. Kanye West is a fucking genius, my nigga. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I don't. The motherfucker is smart, bro. He's not no stupid nigga. He's ignorant. But he's not stupid. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? If anyone picks up a dictionary, they'll know the difference between being ignorant and being stupid.
Yeah, there's a difference.
You understand? He's ignorant, with his execution of words. What did he say? George Bush doesn't like black people and doesn't like white people. No, yeah, George Bush doesn't like black people. He said that, literally said that. But that's not how he meant it. You understand what I'm saying? But some people will say, well, he's smart enough to know what he's saying. Like, say what you mean what you say. Correct is right. Correct is right. But Kanye he's a different breed of nigga. You understand? But I agree with him with some shit, bro. I agree. To be quite honest, Donald Trump is racist. We know that. He's a piece of shit. But he's not bad. He's not, niggas ain't dying over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is fucked up. But it could have been worse. I believe that George W. was way worse than him, though, in his terms. Way worse, by far. You understand? And if you really look at the schematics of things, look at the schematics of things.
You know what? Since you say that,
Junior was worse.
Yeah, since you say that, it's interesting because I think the only reason why people who look at Donald Trump as being as bad as we look at him as being is because the other presidents who were the same or worse, they at least were politicians enough to have the diplomacy enough to know how to cover the shit up and do it professionally.
Correct.
The only difference is Donald Trump just says, I don't fucking like you, I'm going to build a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just comes
That's
the
what I'm
fuck
saying,
out
like Kanye. That same thing like Kanye.
Right.
This is why him and Kanye agree, because they just come out and say it. So,
Right.
like I said, back to the topic. I just off a little bit because the political topic is for a different day. When it comes to black females, do not think, please don't take this podcast and think that Adam's a piece of shit and he does not like black females. And listen, I do. I would date, I will marry. I've met some black girls who look way better than the best white girl I've met in my life out here in Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? Even over there in America, I've seen them. I physically have seen them. But you guys' attitude towards everything, not just males, it's just everything. It's like I owe you, bro. And me, as a black man, being a Caribbean man at that, I don't owe you $1. I never owed you anything. I'm nice enough to want to even take you out anywhere and publicize you and lift you up and show you deserve this, you deserve that. And as much as I build you up, you have to build me up the same.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Because I have 2 kids by white women within a month. You cannot judge me for that because I will never judge you.
I'm glad you said that. They feel like black men don't value black women enough. They feel like we don't value them.
That's the word. That's the word I was looking for, actually. Value. That's the word.
So you don't agree. You said that's not the case.
No, we don't devalue them. We don't just turn the corner the blind eye. I know black men who would rather date white women, but they've seen black chicks and be like, damn, I would wife that. Because of how, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they look good, but their attitude, bro. This their attitude, bro.
Okay, so what about the black women who say...
I know it's for TV, but look at Love and Hip Hop. Look at Realize Atlanta. Look at those black women, how they portray themselves, bro. Why would you ever want a woman like that, bro?
So what about the black women that say, even with their attitude, even with the way they are, they feel like white men value them more than us? Do you think white men
are submissive? They will be like, yeah, baby, no problem, babe. You understand? Because they don't want Shaniqua to bust their ass. That's the problem. They don't want that loud shit around their family. That's the problem, bro. Have you seen a pissed off black woman before? Have you seen one?
That shit don't work around me. That shit don't work around me. You take that shit somewhere
you know
else.
me. You know
take
me.
that shit down the fucking street.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. I Mayweather. I Floyd.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what Adam's talking about. I have no idea what he's talking about. I just go to work and come home.
Listen. This is a little insight about my past.
Oh shit! I've had a little strike.
I've had a tiny little bit of abusive past. I'm not saying I beat you up because you don't have my food on the table. I'm saying like you will get out of place. You would punch or slap me, and I'm not gonna stand there and take that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I have, and I'll admit, I've changed that part about me. I've changed a lot when it comes to that. Actually, I'm more submissive now. When you start to argue in public, I just back out.
No more choke slams.
Right? No karate chops that Mr. Sproul has witnessed in real life. A little piece of Bruce Lee-ish.
It's been a long history.
Michael J. White-ish.
It's been a long
Tony Jha-ish moves in real life. You know?
It has been a long history, but now he's leader of the top flight security, so he can't be doing he can't be doing things like that.
Hey, Craig, I'm leading the top flights, and
got the top flight. He got the top flight
of the world and shit. We have the world, we have the top. You know what I mean? So now here's my thing though, like.
Damn, nigga! I should have hit Henry on the invite earlier. Damn. Yo.
Yeah. But here's the thing: me and Henry, even though we don't really speak, we're more to agree on the same shit because we used to do the same shit.
That's a fact.
We'll agree. Like everything I said, Henry would he would have to agree.
He has the same
because
views.
I've personally seen him do it.
Yeah, he has the same views. Yeah.
Yeah, he would agree. He would never disagree with anything that I have to say when it comes to
the difference though, there's one difference. You, and maybe it's because of the time that you've been in Trinidad, but at least now you'll entertain dating a black woman. Henry would die before he would date or deal with a black woman. He would cut his own throat.
Females
and
black women on this podcast. Listen. This guy, his parents, his mom is Barbados. His mom's from Barbados and his father's Nigerian. So you would want to date a black woman.
There's no black above that. The nigga's Nigerians, and there's no. That's the type of shit.
He's Nigerian and Bayesian, dog. Like you don't get different from that.
That nigga's family straight from the Swahili tribe of Shaka.
Yes, I don't know about the last part. I don't know about the last part. I don't know about the last part, but I definitely know that. Yeah. That extra shit, like just I don't know Swahili tribe or whatever. I don't know, but Kuta can't tell you type shit. I just know like he definitely
don't want nothing to do with no black.
But I mean, Kev, if you come out here when the time comes, whatever, we get a little vacation out here, bro, you would be like, wow, like the most beautiful woman that I've physically seen in my life, body structure and don't need makeup, is right here in this country. I swear. I physically have seen them, though. It's crazy. It's the beauty, the natural beauty of how these women look out here is crazy. It really is. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but they look better to me. But the thing is that the personality of the American people, it's so much cooler. Like everything out here, you just feel like you're on your P's and Q's, like someone's coming after you. And there's some people who are normal, like me. People like my vibes, as they were called. They like to hang out with me because I'm cool. I don't look for trouble. You understand? I'm just like, hey, what bar are we gonna drink at? Don't worry about it. I got the first 2 rounds. That's me.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely trying to get. I've been trying for a little while too. I'm trying to get Henry and Chris Nastawa to take a trip out there with me. So the thing
about Chris is obviously his job and what he does when he's done working. So when he's done, we want to explore his business. But when he's done, we just to catch him. Yeah, it's to catch him. But Chris is mature. I would think Chris will more agree with you maturely.
Yeah.
Than me and Henry, because me and Henry still have the let's go to brick and fuck these bitches. Like we just versus you and Chris, you're married. You guys have the kids. You guys have been locked down for so long. To get back out into the field, it's gonna be a little bit more rough for you guys versus me and Henry.
Yeah, I don't know what field he's talking about. I just go to work and come home. I don't know what.
Nah, I mean like 1 second. All right, go ahead. You know the field. I mean, like, say you go through a divorce and Michelle has the kids on a Saturday night, and I call you. I'm like, Kev, let's go to the club. And you're like, all right, fuck it, whatever, let's go. You won't free up too much. You'll want to, but you be like, damn, bro, I really just want to go and fucking play 2K or something.
But here's what's funny. And, like, I was like that back then, even before I got married. I wasn't the one to be out
That's
there.
What I'm saying.
Like,
yeah. Hey, by the way, females, the guy Henry you're talking about, he's definitely bi. Because
shit.
We've witnessed this guy on more than one occasion grabbing a guy's waist, dancing with guys.
Right. I got no beef with the LGBTQ community. I don't want no problem.
No, we don't have beef. We just don't want that kind of jerky over here. So, and
Yeah, I don't know what Adam's talking about.
Don't bring that kind of jerky jerk.
I
over
definitely
this
want to take a trip.
I don't have no issue with them.
I want to take a trip out there. I'm gonna do a live right from fucking Trinidad and shit. That'll be fucking dope.
Yeah, that will be. Actually,
I want to plan for this spring.
I want this podcast to be. We would want to sit down and actually have like the recording. This, like interviews, like smaller interviews.
And it's really just about the timing. Because I mean, I can stay at any hotel anywhere because I'm in the industry for next to nothing. But
yeah, exactly.
It's just about finding the time. I want to try for this spring. I want to maybe come out there for a weekend or 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Yo, how long is the flight? How long is that flight out there?
Depends. If you're doing a connected flight, it could be anywhere to 6 to 8 hours. If you're doing a straightforward flight, it's 5.5 hours.
Oh, okay.
What's the date? 6? God damn.
7. Yeah, man.
Today's
all right. So
what the fuck? What's going on with time, man?
Stream is over. Over. This is almost 2 hours at this point, the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up the stream, but then I'm going to hit you on Facebook video so we can finish talking.
Yeah, all right. Say no more. Before I go. Hey, Sean, what'd you sign, man? Sean, what you sign? You signed this? You didn't sign it? Yeah.
Any final thoughts before
let me get my... I don't see nothing. I'll get my final thoughts when it comes to this. 1 second. Let me just sign 2 things, people. I'm on my job right now, trying to go as fast as I can. Yakub! What up, Doc?
I don't know what code.
I see Yakub with a red,
or special language I'm speaking right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what special code.
Yeah, it's a red lady, right? Yeah, Yakub, grab that for me. Grab that for me. This lazy ass niggas ain't gonna do this shit. Yeah, Nelson. God damn. Every time I'm about to talk. Anyway, let me talk while I'm doing this. Final thought is basically directed to the African American, more dark skinned community of females. We didn't turn our back on you guys. We have not. We just are tired of the selfishness. We're tired of the you owe me. We're tired of the you want to argue with me in public over the dumbest shit in the world. One second.
Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to have Adam go in on
we're tired of the you owe me thing, and it's not you don't owe me and I don't owe you. It's always supposed to be 50-50 in any relationship. White, Chinese, Spanish, black, it doesn't matter. A relationship is 50-50, period. If I don't have it, you're supposed to have my back. If I got it, I got your back. If you get in trouble, I got you. If you get in trouble, I got you. I'm not saying ride or die, rob no banks, Bonnie and Clyde. I'm talking about like just real everyday life, general shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't afford the movies on a Friday, Christ, can you afford it on a Friday? Can you do that? Or would you rather just sit home and wait until I get paid for... You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they move. It's crazy. They don't have to move like that. You know?
So are you telling me?
Crazy,
so wait, before I let you go, so they would rather suspend the fund before?
Yes, bro. Yes. I'm not kidding, dog. I'm not. I wish this was actually a joke that I'm talking about, ladies, but you guys are terrible. You would rather, I swear to God, stay home because I can't afford to take you out for that time period. You would stay home. And then when I get paid, you'll get dressed, you look all fancy, and then you won't even tip the motherfucker $5. You want me to tip too. You understand? That's why I fuck them and I duck them, my nigga. This is what I've done and what I've been doing because to me, it's like you just owe them. And please stop, woman, stop doing the I owe you thing because, like I said, I'm stressing that because I will date you if you just stop that. If you just stop that one simple part. Yeah. I love you guys. You guys are the most beautiful woman on the face of the earth. Believe when I say this. I'm not even joking. You are. You truly are. But your personality sucks. That's why we fuck white girls and we date white girls because they listen. They do what the fuck we tell them to do. and simple like that. I'm not a dictator. I'm not nobody's father. But when I work a 12 and 24-hour shift, I want a 10-ounce steak, bitch. You understand? And I want you to cook the shit. I don't want you to order shit.
All right. All right. So, Adam, I'm going to hit you up on Facebook video after I close out this shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
right,
bro. This thing's there.
Yo. All right. So, Adam's colorful, of course. He's very aggressive. He's rough around the edges. You know, he just goes right in at whatever it is he's trying to say, however he feels. But there's a specific reason why I asked him those questions. There's a specific reason why I wanted him to weigh in. Because when I got the email to do the blog that I did the other day, talking about interracial relationships and black men abandoning black women, and really it happening on both sides, because it is, I can speak from the perspective of a man, and Adam is one of the individuals who I've had these conversations with over the years as I tried to ascertain why the men who have chosen to abstain from black women, why they've chosen to do that. And Adam's one of the ones, Henry, who you guys heard us mention, he's one of the ones who also has weighed in over the years as well, among others. I can't speak from their perspective all the way because I've never really dated a white woman before. I've never really truly dated outside my race. Maybe one time, but that was high school shit. So that doesn't even really qualify. As far as adult relationships, I've never dated outside of black women. So I needed him to speak to certain things that I know he's actually lived and he's actually dealt with. And so that's why I chose to have him on to address some of those things. And also, you know, Adam's, you know, he hit me up and said he had a topic that he wanted to talk about. He was, you know, dealing with some shit with the person that he's dealing with, and he just had some things he wanted to vent about. So that's how we started. And because I had him on, I just decided to ask him about some things that have been, you know, some recent developments that have been going on this channel, just so, you know, the women who have been asking me these questions can see that there's really a certain mind state that black men have, that they really feel, you know, towards black women, based on experiences, based on exposure, based on whatever. But I never want anybody to think the things that I say on my platform, whether you guys request me to do a blog or it's something that I just choose to do, I want you guys to realize that everything that I talk about on this channel, it comes from somewhere. It comes from my interactions and my discussions and conversations with other people, whether they're right, wrong, or indifferent, whether their approach is polished as polished as mine, or as rough around the edges as Adam's is. The point, you know, what it comes down to at the end of the day is that's his belief, that's his feeling, that's his sentiments, that's how he looks at black women because of what his experiences were. And although I have not given up on black women, I have had similar experiences. I have been exposed to and have seen some of the same things that he has. And for the most part, you could say we did kind of grow up together because I've known Adam since I was, I don't know, about 17. Yeah, about 16, 17. So we have been exposed to some of the same women, you know, throughout the years. But anyway, you know, anybody on this platform, anybody watching this video, anybody who watches any of my videos, whether you're subscribed or not, although I would like for you to subscribe, that is the point. I'm trying to grow this community. Straight Talk 315 at Gmail, or you can hit me up on any of my social media platforms. The links to all of my social media platforms are in the description box of every video that I post, as well as on the about page of this YouTube channel. Just like Adam just came through. He hit me up and said, Joe, I got some shit I want to vent about. I sent him the link and we jumped in the stream. That same invitation, it's an open invitation to anybody on this channel. You know, if Samantha Rose wants to hit me up, and rather than her just have me do a blog about a topic or something that she may want to hear about, if she says, yo, Kev, I want to do a stream with you. I want to address some of these things with you that you've been talking about lately, or I have a new idea for a topic I want to discuss or vent about or ask you as a man or as a black man or what have you. All she has to do is email me. And I'll get her on. Because that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to build a community where it's not just my voice, it's all of our voices. We all can come together and build this community together and vent and lay shit out on the line and put it all on the table together so we can sort out and figure this thing out together. And that goes for any of you. You know, you got a topic, you got an idea, you got something that you want to hear, whatever it is, hit me up. It's gonna get done. I'm gonna do it. The only thing is, I will remind you all, if you hit me up to be a part of a stream with me or part of a group stream or whatever, understand that I'm gonna respond to it and I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna pull up. So be prepared that if you say you want to do that, be ready, be available for when you say you're gonna do it, because I'm not just gonna say it and then not do it. Anyway, the stream's been long enough. I apologize if you have made it to the end of this long ass stream, which I hope you all have. Thank you so much. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I invite you to stay a while because, this is one of the more relaxed, informal streams. Me and Adam typically, it's this type of vibe when we get together. It's like old high school friends. But these are the types of things that we discuss. It's real shit. It's unapologetic. It's filter free. For the most part, we don't try to offend anyone. We don't look to offend anyone. But these are the types of things that we discuss on this channel. It's an open platform, completely wide open platform for everybody to discuss the things that are on your mind. Whatever those things may be. So like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, share the podcast episodes, share the links, put them on your social media. Help me grow this community so that we can just have more fun and have more open and honest discussions with each other. No topic is off limits. I don't pretend to know everything. I just know what I know. Let me know what y'all think about this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.